The Death of the Man Who Couldn't Die, and Other Stories by Rachel Lawson. The Death of the Emperor, Novella. Prologue. The Death of the Emperor. I've had it coming for years. I couldn't avoid it. It was either him or me. I have been caught dead. I can't escape my fate. I've had it coming for years. I couldn't avoid it. It was either him or me. I have been caught dead. I can't escape my fate. Where will this end? Everyone dies one day. I know it more than most, as the king of the grim reapers and the judge of the dead. This is the tale of how I died. It all began. Fred Alexander sat backstage in his dressing room, where he worked as a stage magician, waiting on a phone for an important conference call. "You look like it's an important call, Dad," said Fred's son, who knew how his father looked when he was waiting for a call. He was jumpy and anxious. "Yes, I, Morgan, Lakelandite, and Gabriel have to work out the details of an important summit," said Fred. "Good luck with it," said his son Valentine. "Thank you," said Fred. 5 minutes later, Fred's mobile rang, and he answered it quickly. Fred Alexander speaking. "I know, I called you my Emperor Sapphirus," said Morganite, the Prime Minister of the Universe, to Fred, the Emperor of the Universe. "Is everyone on?" asked Fred. "Yes, I called everyone," said Morganite. "Good," said Fred. A stranger to Fred, and the others hung up their mobile phone. "We lost the local Emperor, Gabriel. He must be busy," said Morganite, noting the phone disconnecting from the conference call. "Was that anyone, Jeremy?" asked another reporter at the Clarion newspaper. "No, just a wrong number," said Jeremy Jones offhandedly. "Mark wants to see you about your article about the magicians," said his colleague. "Okay, thanks, Greg," said Jones, walking to his editor's office to knock on his door. "Come in," called the editor, who was sitting at his desk behind piles of papers. Jones entered the room and walked to his boss to talk. "I can't publish your article. It would be bad for us to publish an article against the magicians. They are superheroes, not an alien invasion," said the editor. "I got a news scoop. I found out who their leader is," said Jones. "Who is he?" asked the curious editor. The Emperor Sapphirus was known, but who he was in real life was a mystery. "Fred Alexander, the stage magician and the king of the earth. I recognized his voice on the call," said Jones. "Call?" said the editor, puzzled. "I got called by accident by Morganite. His prime minister, the emperor, was identified," said Jones. "Oh, we can't publish it, though." "It was a private phone call," said the editor. Jones rolled his eyes. "I'm serious. It is unethical publishing private phone calls," said his boss. "You can't be serious," said Jones. "I am. It could get us in big trouble with the law," said the editor. Days later, Jones stood waiting outside Fred's theater, waiting to see him with his fans after a show. He stood nervously and impatiently, waiting for the magician to leave the backstage door. "Hello, Mr. Alexander," said Jones when Fred appeared. Thinking him a fan, Fred responded jovially. "Hello, hope you didn't freeze out here while you were waiting to see me," said Fred. "It was a cold winter's night." "I'm fine, I brought a coat," said Jones. "Do you want an autograph?" asked Fred, pulling out a pen. "No, I wanted to talk to you in the